Hello and welcome to this week's episode of What's Up Weekly, where we bring you the latest news in 10 minutes or less. I am Mike Walker.
And I'm Brittany Bradley, and a lot has gone on this past week, so let's get started. The school year is wrapping up, and it is about time to start making summer plans. For those of you staying in Bloomington, getting a job here in B-Town can be a competitive process. To help ensure students are earning some cash during the warmer weather, IU will be holding a summer camp jobs fair Thursday, February 17th. Over 60 different camp representatives from across the United States will be at the fair to talk to students about work opportunities for the summer. The Camp Jobs program pays students for their work and allows them to gain experience while meeting new people. Not only is this a resume builder, it gives people the chance to work with children while honing their leadership and communication skills. The annual fair will take place at Alumni Hall from 11:30 to 3 p.m. Are you staying here this summer?
I will be here this summer, but I've already got a job lined up.
Well, so promote the event. Help out our fellow.
If I didn't, I would be there.
Sounds good.
Well, behold, marijuana users, believe it or not, the government is listening. The Indiana Senate Committee has approved a bill that would create a study on the state's laws concerning marijuana. The bill will now move to the Senate, whom will vote on the study, which would include the following parameters. Number one, marijuana and its effect on Indiana criminal justice system. Number two, whether the possession and use of marijuana should continue to be illegal in Indiana, and if so, which penalties and amounts pertaining to marijuana possession and use are appropriate. Number three, whether a program for medical marijuana should be implemented, and if so, under what parameters. And number four, whether marijuana should be treated and controlled like alcohol with controlled and regulated sales and special taxations. And finally, number five, any other issue related to marijuana. Now, before anyone gets too excited out there, it is important to remember that this approval pending in the Senate is simply for a study, which would then be used for further legislation or lack thereof regarding marijuana.
I don't know if it's too early to tell, but I wonder if we'll be getting the marijuana soda we talked about a couple weeks ago.
I think it's unfortunately a little bit far off from that. It's just an approval for a study, which would then be used in the whole nother debate. So
guess we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
Not everyone had big plans for Valentine's Day, but if you spent it with your gadgets, you may have found love after all. Researchers at Arizona State University believe it is possible for people to fall in love with their possessions. After all, in today's generation, we spend hours and hours with our technological devices like our phones and laptops, and we all know the horrible feeling when we leave our phone at home and have to be without it for a few hours. It actually completely ruins a perfectly good day. A new study has been released that shows this feeling is completely normal. People become attached to their possessions and believe they complete their self-identities. Researchers coined this experience as material possession love, where a person becomes emotionally attached to objects as real substitutes in what resembles a human relationship. The study showed people who express this type of obsession oftentimes spent more money taking care of their gadgets and buying special features for better services.
I am definitely one of those people. Yesterday, I left my phone in a friend's car. The other person that I was with didn't have that person's number, and so I then freaked out, hunted down somebody with her number, called her, and made her immediately bring my phone back to me. I was without it for maybe 20 minutes at the most, but it was honestly the worst and nerve-wracking 20 minutes. I couldn't tweet, nothing. I didn't know what to do. No, the world did not know what I was doing.
Where was Mike Walker?
Yeah, if you don't get a tweet from me every 20 minutes, I'm searching for my phone.
Dramatic day. So you're just another statistic, pretty much.
I am another statistic. In some sporting news, athletic icon and 7-time Tour de France cyclist Lance Armstrong is hanging up the bike for the second time. Just 1 month after finishing 65th in an Australian race, Armstrong has decided to end a comeback attempt that began in 2009, where he came out of retirement in quest for an 8th Tour de France title and to dispel rumors that performance-enhancing drugs might have excelled his career. Armstrong says that he has no regrets about coming back, saying, quote, "It's been an excellent ride." His incredible success in his sport is perhaps even more impressive when you consider his first Tour de France victory came after a different type of victory for Armstrong as he battled and overcame testicular cancer in 1999. Armstrong has since created the Livestrong Foundation supporting cancer research, and I actually happen to be a Livestrong supporter myself, and so congratulations to Lance on his retirement, and we wish him a very happy and healthy life with his family.
You're actually wearing the bracelet today.
I am wearing the bracelet. I wear it every day. I've worn it every day since maybe 7th grade.
I just hope that it still stays popular because it's been a big fashion trend for a couple of years.
It has
now.
a lot, and it's developed into, people have all kinds of the bands that say all different
Very
things.
Cool.
So.
Well, it's officially that time of year again, the time students have one thing on their mind, Little 500. The first official musical guest to perform for the historic event has been announced. According to mostlyjunkfood.com, Wiz Khalifa is coming back to IU to partake in the Little 500 festivities. Wiz Khalifa goes on his Campus Consciousness Tour starting March 31st. The rapper will stop at 17 colleges to perform. Wiz has been to Bloomington before in 2009 when he headlined for Young Jeezy at a Little 500 concert. The concert this year will be at Sigma Alpha Mu on April 15th. And I, for one, will be going.
I think we should cover it.
I think we should.
Get on stage like Mike Posner.
I love that.
Who do we need to text or tweet to get that up?
We'll take care of it after this.
All right, so a video of CBS reporter Serene Branson has been circulating the web since her live report aired just hours before the Grammys on the red carpet. The clip shows Branson suddenly begin talking in what seems to be a form of gibberish. The scary part is she doesn't even realize it. Now, Brittany, as we know, anyone who has been on live TV knows how nerve-wracking it can be. But after watching the clip, you can tell that something is definitely wrong. Let's take a look.
Well, a very, very heavy debatation tonight. We had a very Darrison fight. Let's go to Terrace and look for the head of the pit. Had a very Darrison fight. Let's go to Terrace and look for the head of the pit.
After this report, she was examined on the scene by paramedics who said she was, quote, good to go and was never admitted into a hospital. The next day, the station reported that Branson was feeling normal and was seeking no further medical attention. However, experts who have weighed in on the matter say that Branson could have suffered a minor stroke without even noticing, a warning sign that can lead to be extremely dangerous if not taken seriously. So I suppose it could have just been a little stage fright or maybe something far worse. But for now, I guess we're left with this uncertainty. But an interesting story nonetheless.
I don't know, by looking at it, I think it's a little more...
The weird thing is her face she doesn't seem nervous or doesn't seem like anything's wrong.
And they've even said that afterwards, when they went off camera, she didn't even comment on it or acknowledge that it happened. She acted completely normal. So I think something's up, but I guess we'll find out. Hopefully it's okay though, but we'll see. Very
strange. Well, that wraps up this week's edition of What's Up Weekly. Be sure to follow us on Twitter at What's Up Weekly IU.
And check out this week's episode of Hoosier News Source for all your IU news. We now leave you with the YouTube video of the week. Enjoy the spring weather.
This is exclusive footage at Ballers. I pray for you, brother. Please be safe. This nigga is 50. Oh shit. Oh my god. You alright, bro? I'm good.